Blessings, Taurus soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle, formerly known as the Priestess Prophecies. But I am still Priestess Melissae. So good to have you here today as we're doing your weekly reading. We're tapping into that shadow energy of Mercury retrograde and seeing what is coming out for you. The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards is going to give us a message for you today, Taurus, and it's going to either be in an ally or a challenge position. So we'll look more into those energies, see what's going on, and clarify things a bit further with the Light Seers Tarot and also the Vice Versa Tarot. Right? And then we are going to get some Moonology cards around the situation and see what's going on for you. Hope you guys like the new setup. Hope you are all doing well out there. So Moonology cards to get some messages for you from Spirit. And of course, we still do love messages here at the end of each reading. And this is going to come from the Romance Angels today, Taurus. Okay, let us see what is going on. We're going to first bring in the energies with our singing bowl. So do watch your ears or turn the volume down. Thank you, Infinite Spirit, I honor you, and I thank the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides for setting a circle of protection around this reading for Taurus. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Taurus, thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations. Do subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. That way you don't miss any of these weekly zodiac readings that you can watch for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All of the readings that I do are timeless, but I do also do daily readings that I call Soul Traveler Check-ins. So we see what the energy is of the day. But for Taurus is what we're looking at right now. What do we need to know for Taurus, please? We have the Hungry Ghost coming out for you, Taurus. All right, so this came out in the upright position. So, you know, right in line with Mercury retrograde and this energy coming out, you could have things coming up from within yourself, past things that still need to be dealt with. Even if these people aren't presently here, these situations, you may still need to deal with them energetically so that we can heal, right? Get off our toadstool and be able to hop out there and enjoy life and engage with life instead of staying in the past as if we're dead ourselves, right? Okay, so this talks about obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. So any of these could be something that you're dealing with today. Attachments that you have to past situations or people. Scarcity consciousness could be, you know, feeling like maybe where you may have not had enough in the past, that something like that could happen to you again, or that you've had a prolonged period of things not being well and maybe feeling like that they're going to continue that way. So this is all things that could be coming up for us today, my dear Taurus. So let's check out your energy and see what's going on here. When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desires to know the future, which rob you of your true present. Okay, so you're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're right here, right now. And this is the energy of, yes, we do have to some degree, put, you know, a focus on the past or the present, or sorry, the past or the future at times. But if we stay too much in those energies, then we either feel regret or loss or disappointment, you know, because we're not where we want to be, or because of things we haven't accomplished perhaps, or didn't work out for us. But in fact, they are here to in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions They are masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. So drugs would, you know, drinking, those kinds of things are definitely addictions and repetitive behaviors because they're done day after day, right? So anything that we're doing repetitively of a destructive nature, particularly with whether they be things like those addictions we just spoke of, and addictions can come in many forms, of course, but it can also just be, you know, what we're saying to ourselves and how we're feeling and needing to change around what we're saying, our dialogue, if you will, with ourselves and thus with spirit, because who else are we talking to? The message is for you to examine whether you are doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different results, or are you on this insanity loop going in circles, you know, like that song, maybe you're going round and round with someone, you keep coming back to each other. Seasons change and our love ain't cold. Feel the flame 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. 555, maybe that's what needs to change, right? This time will be different, or I have control over this, are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. So do be aware of that, Taurus, if you're tapping into this energy. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. This is kind of like getting to that point where, you know, we're tired. We're going to let God finally take the wheel, if you will. That's really the energy that this comes down to, right? The hungry ghosts also bring, and do hit the like button if you're ready for God to take the wheel today, because maybe things just really haven't been going the way that you've wanted them to, and maybe you do need to have some direction in your life, right, Taurus? All of us can use that. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. So it's always distracting yourself, basically, and not staying on purpose, if you will, or having a purpose in life. And when we don't have a purpose in life, then we don't feel very good about ourselves, FYI. They are asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what is best for you. So don't get caught up in the outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will see and find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less, Taurus. All right, so let's see what other cards are affecting this hungry ghost card today. On the bottom, we have the resting tree, patience and stillness. So we definitely need to be present, right? Present and still for a little bit and really get ourselves figured out is what I'm hearing with this energy. Absolutely. And be in a place of gratitude for sure. And maybe the High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So making a decision once again to be in this present moment and to let all of those things of the past go so we can start to, you know, move in a better direction. We don't want to rest too long, but at the same time, we want to be in the right energy before we move forward. And he looks much happier, right, than we may be feeling at this time. So how can we deal with these situations when they come up? And what are these situations that are coming up for you, more importantly? Let's take a look and see what the general energy is coming out for the hungry ghost today for Taurus. I saw Queen of Wands energy when I split the deck. Two of Cups energy, yeah, so maybe somebody was being a thought out there, you know, sleeping around, hopefully not a feminine energy, but that is interesting, yeah, so something needed to come to an end for sure, and maybe it is this Queen of Wands energy, somebody sleeping around, somebody being unfaithful, and that, you know, we may still be thinking about them. We had Temperance fall out in the reverse, a lot of imbalance, and definitely this could be just because, first of all, you know, for sitting here, but at the same time, we can be present as far as our body is in this physical place at this particular time, you know, whatever time that may be, but where are we in our mind, in our heart, you know, our thoughts? Are we in the right place, or are we wandering off? And that's what this energy seems to dictate, that we really are thinking a lot. You know, there's a lot of birds here. It could be a lot of different situations. Thinking a lot about something that just ended, all right? 10:10 I just saw on the timer. So definitely, and this could have been with, in regards to, well, we got a King of Pentacles here, 4 of Cups in reverse, new beginning, thought energy again, and Knight of Pentacles. But not being confused about which way you want to move forward is how it looks. What else do we need to know for this energy? Magician. Well, you're getting it figured out is what it looks like, Taurus. You're not going to let anything keep you down for too long, are you? I feel a little witchy energy going on here as well. So maybe you are tapped into the arts. Okay, yeah, because you're like, it's time to put these burdens behind us. Maybe you tried to play nice for a little while, but I feel like somebody really tested you, and you're done dealing with this energy. Putting that wand down, no longer carrying those other 10 as well, because we have gone way too long not being happy and balanced. I just saw 1111 now on the screen too, and again, that could be because of a twin flame or perceived twin flame type of energy that we may have been dealing with. At least our emotions made us feel like perhaps that this was our twin flame, if you will. And you know, people can be deceiving, energies can be deceiving is probably what's more correct to say, you know, because we see what we see on the outside, but we always have to look deeper, because that's who we're really dealing with, not what we're seeing as far as appearances. We know all too well how sociopaths can make themselves appear to be very appealing, you know what I mean? Temperance in reverse energy for the hungry ghosts. Definitely a lot of strength to, you know, come back from a situation, to be that Empress energy, right? I feel like there was definitely a lot of struggles with the situation, whatever it was that threw you off balance. And this is something from the past, of course, because we're talking about the past. So I see a Ace of Wands energy in reverse, and I also see, yep, that's it. So you may have been dealing with the fire sign energy, King of Wands energy coming out here. Again, a lot of masculine energy I've been seeing with all of these cards in general. But somebody definitely, you know, was giving somewhere else, stopped giving to you, whatever the case may be. And the Empress has turned her back and stopped fighting for this situation, all right? Because it was throwing her off way too much, and the Empress is not meant to be in a state of confusion ever. Yeah, send them packing is what I heard. If they want to try to, you know, defeat you, send them on their way. Allow them to see that they're actually the ones who's defeated, because you are getting your mind right, and that's exactly what you need to do so you can avoid any of these foes in the future for sure. I see you loving yourself, turning your back on any of those confusing situations. Yes, look at those lightsabers with that 2 of Swords in reverse. Absolutely, you know exactly what you need to know at this point to be able to move forward. Turn your back on the situation because you know the truth now, all right? I feel like many of you have seen what the truth is, that this person was manipulating you. Maybe you had to get alone to be able to see that, but this is nothing but mind energy, you know. The one is manipulative in the middle. Spirit is helping you, though, to see what that manipulative energy was. And it's obviously, once again, from the past, things that you've dealt with, but not allowing yourself to feel defeated. Send those foes, whether they be within you or outside of you, that are trying to cause you to feel less than you truly are, or to disbelieve in your ability, right? To come back, to leave all that you have come from in the past and be strong enough to move forward. But Queen of Pentacles energy is absolutely stable energy. Holding that wand of power, you're going to show them exactly who you are, is what I'm hearing, Taurus. All right, coming out is Knight of Cups energy. I see you as saving yourself, all right? Offering yourself that cup of love. You are the magician. You're not gonna allow anybody to fool you again, is what I heard, Taurus. You are done dealing with these liar, cheater, stealers. Out of here, Chariot energy, right? Who wants to stick around for that kind of energy? When you know you're all-powerful, magician, all right? When you know who you are, magician coming out on magician, and you got the Knight of Cups in the middle, where you are the bridge, your heart is the bridge to all of the power that you are tapping into. Absolutely, that's going to help you to know who you are, all right? And to leave all of these past things in the past. Not worry about the future, because you know that as long as you stay in the present moment and you're healed and happy, the new beginnings are assured. They're coming. Absolutely. And Six of Cups energy, maybe even the soulmate energy as well. 1616 on the timer. Any of these numbers may connect with you. You can look them up and see if the angel numbers resonate with you in some way or has a message for you. We're going to get some Moonology cards for you, Taurus, and see what else is coming out for you. Ask your advice moving forward for this week. For Taurus, please. I've seen a lot of this with this, you know, hungry ghost, you know, it's like, and it's Mercury retrograde, so of course, it's like, just be prepared that somebody may be trying to come back from the past. These kind of things always happen. But here we go. With the South Node energy, do not let things go south. Don't let your past hold you back. So you have the choice to make the decision. All right, adjustments are required, and maybe you know that that's the case, that you do have to make some major changes, and part of that is letting your past go. A new romantic cycle begins. Yes, I'm all about the new. All right, Taurus, let the new in. At least, you know, it's not the same person hurting you again. Conclusions are within reach. Yes, all of that darkness is being cleared away so we can see everything clearly. So we can get out of our comfort zone, North Node, all right? Not letting our past hold us back and going towards what is truly meant for us, that North Node energy. Absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. Let us see, and do hit the like button if you're resonating with this conclusion, you know, going towards the good and the new, realizing your power, dear magician. All right, let us see what's going on here for love. You may be healing family issues at this time, but that is definitely what is going to be needed to be able to move forward in the most positive ways and have good relationships. Because if we feel like we got to be concerned and, you know, cautious about people, and that would, you know, more or less trigger our control issues, right? You see her pulling back from this guy because maybe she's not sure about him, he's not sure about her. Maybe, you know, it could be a situation where somebody feels like somebody's trying to get over on them or just wants them for one thing. So, you know, we have to heal those issues and make sure that we are going for relationships for the right reasons, right? Because they make us happy, not because of what they can give us. Past life relationship, this could be the one coming out together. So it's not to say, you know, with these past life relationships, we did see soulmate energy. But, you know, people have to be in the right place for you to be able to move forward and be able to make the most of these past connections, which are always meant to be much more. 1919 coming up on the timer there. So heal those issues, you know, so that you can connect with the right energy, the right one for you. Taurus, do hit the like button, the subscribe and bell notification. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful week ahead. Blessings and bye for now.